Hello, everybody. So, after that long speech, I feel a lot better. I had to address a concern. So now I can actually feel free to bring you guys a reading. Let me clear my energy. Let the most I come in so that we can reveal the most important message for you right now. We're doing a collective reading. Yeah. So, what do the masses need to know right now, Most High? What do the masses need to be aware of right now? Let's see. What do you want to talk about? Do you want happy messages or just any old thing? I heard any old thing. Whatever. We're here. We're listening. If we have to take it in the chest, we'll take it on the chest. But yeah, bring it. Alright, what's the most important thing for your people? For our family, our soul family to hear at this time? Those who are connected to me. Are you gonna get technical with me? I am not in the mood to get technical, you know. I beg. You see what I've been going through for the longest while. Go easy on me, you know, please. Because I see the deck you're sending me to, and no. Okay, I'll get it. It's this deck, y'all. It's this deck. It's that deck. Alright. I do have faith. But I am stressed, okay? I'm very, very stressed. People always ask for gifts, y'all, but you have to remember that gifts are a blessing, but they are also a curse. Because when you have something that people want, they'll be willing to do all types of things to get it. So you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta stay connected to them higher powers so you can get the downloads. So you can be on game. Okay? Be ahead of the game. Having a wonderful car isn't just a blessing, it's also a curse. Having a great house isn't just a blessing, it's also a curse. Being beautiful isn't just a blessing, it's also a curse. Having great dick, having great punani is not just a blessing, it's also a curse. Having a lot of intelligence is not just a blessing, it's a curse. Every gift that you could think of that is a blessing, remember, there's a negative side to it. Okay? So be careful when you're wishing and wanting. You have a sexy man or woman, it's a blessing and it's also a curse. Can you handle it? Excuse me. I heard somebody ask, why do I close my eyes? Why are you asking? You know, one of the big topics right now is people wanting my gifts of reading tarot cards, okay? But hear what? You can't have it. You can't be me. This gift is not something that they can use robots to duplicate. It's not something that they can use any other person or people to duplicate. Because what I do, it comes straight from the divine itself. So if the divine does not open the door and give you the gift, you cannot have it. There's nobody that you could bribe to do what I do. I can't give it to you, even if I wanted to. That's the big topic of discussion right now in my life. People wanting my gift. It's not even my freaking gift. I'm just a goddamn tool. I'm like this bed or table that I'm using right now. I am inanimate. God is the animate part of this equation right now. So I don't need to be opening my eyes because it's God doing it. My hands, everything. My interpretation of the cards is all God, it's not me. This isn't something that you use your conscious mind to do. It's deeper than that. You have to be in partnership with the divine to be able to do this as well as I do it, or as well as it comes out of me. So when they start using robots to replace everybody, can't replace me. Ooh, we got the bisexual at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see. Oh, great. Oh, God. I beg. So, we have L for lesbian. And it's like, Ladies and men. Oh, God. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got H, like female. What the hell? Okay, at least I'm laughing. Oh, God. Alright. Let me stretch. God is not pleased. Alright. So L for ladies. M for men. And in the middle we have women who love women and don't like men. So that's what God want to talk about right now. So I guess we have an epidemic of women on women. Give me a chance. I could tell you right now, right? Like, why? You think that having sex with a woman is going to be better than having sex with a man? Why? I heard you can't get pregnant. Fair game. A woman knows a woman's body. You got that too. Men are not disciplined enough. Heard that. Well, to each their own. That's not my thing, okay? Because for me, I prefer to teach a man how to understand me, my needs, my body, and all that than to lay up with a woman. It's just, yeah, no, that's not for me. I love men, okay? I can't see myself with another woman like that. That's just it feels eerie, like like I swear that's how I feel, okay? This body was not made for another woman to enjoy. And I know that there's some out there who would like to violate me, but just know say I am not on the same page with you, so you can back way the fuck up. Okay? And as a matter of fact, most of you men can back way the fuck up too. Okay? Like 99.9999999% of you can back the fuck up, and ladies 100% you can back the fuck up. Chanel don't do them thing there. Okay? Me is not interested. I don't want your money. I don't want your oral sex. I don't want none of it. So just no. Okay? Let's get that out the way. And men, you are very undisciplined. For real. Because this cheating thing, we don't like it. So I can understand how a lot of women are becoming lesbians. Let's talk real about this thing. Okay? I can understand. And I know a lot of men are turning homosexuals too, so it's like women don't like men and men don't like women just as much. Well, to each your own. But me is not joining that party. I will not be coming, so don't send me an invite. I want a man. I will go through the trouble and the struggle with a man. Okay? I will work for what I want out of the man myself. I'm not gonna take the shortcut and get a woman. Because woman beat woman. Woman cheat on woman. So if it's them kind of things that you're running from, I beg you, if you're there to have fun, have fun. But when you want to take it seriously, we got deadbeat woman dads just like we have deadbeat actual man dads. The talk of the 20 how much ever century. Okay. Let's see what God has to say though. That's my little take on it, okay? But yeah, there's nothing like the real thing as far as I'm concerned. And you know what else too? Y'all be having way too much sex. Y'all be overindulging in sex. And I'm not just talking to lesbians or homosexuals. I'm talking to men and women, period. Y'all have sex for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's not necessary. Y'all need some better goals. Y'all need some better ways to spend your time with each other. And that's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why your relationships don't last. Because you don't get to know each other. You don't care about getting to know each other. You care about what that ass feel like, what that dick feel like up inside of you. That's what the fuck you care about. How much money in their pocket, how good they look with you when you walk out with them. That's the type of dumb shit that you care about. Pardon me. Probably shouldn't have done that. But back to the topic at hand. Y'all don't know anything about the person that you're dealing with, really. You don't know where they came from. You don't know who their family is. You don't know much about their family. You don't really care about getting to know the lineage that they came from. You don't know how crazy they actually are. You know, it's how good they look and how sexy they feel. And how good they are at riding you, or how good he is at stroking you and stuff like that. And that's the reason why your relationships fail. Y'all don't spend any time actually getting to know each other, develop a friendship. A lot of people tend to run from having sexual relations with their friends, and I can understand that. But at the end of the day, honesty in a relationship is a massive part of whether it is successful or not. And who are you more honest with than a brethren or a sister of yours? So it's like if you know somebody that you know their ins and outs, you know their dirty secrets, and you still feel like you like them, because everybody's flawed. Okay, let's just say that everybody's flawed. So if you know your best friend's flaws and you still have a love for them and a care for them, these are the kind of building blocks that you're supposed to start a relationship on. We need to stop getting with strangers, random people that we have no clue who they are or where they come from, and be making serious long-term commitments to them, or even accidentally getting pregnant for them and them thing. That's not smart. And right now, I don't give a shit about anybody's negative energies. I can feel you. I can't see the comments, but I can feel you when you're talking shit, and you know I'm not talking no nonsense. When it comes to relationships, we make terrible decisions as human beings. We go into it wrong. We're too desperate to be loved. We're too desperate to get onto other people's goods and services. Okay, we're not getting into relationships for the right reasons. And we're going into them too fast. We need to slow it way down. Get to actually know somebody first. Give that person a chance to get to know you first before you commit to having sex with them. The things I be hearing on social media when it comes to relationships right now, I hope to God that that's just all propaganda. I hope that's all clickbait. I hope that people just be talking this nonsense just to get people to come and watch their videos or spark debates and shit like that. I hope to God that people don't see relationships or see the opposite sex in the ways that I've been hearing and seeing on social media. May God help us all. But seriously, when you get into a relationship, yeah, people miss the point that a relationship is actually a partnership. When you're getting into a relationship, you don't just go into it with somebody who looks good or smells good or look like they got money. You want to go into it because it's somebody that you could build with. And you know, children are a definite possibility when you're having sex with somebody. Make sure it's somebody that you feel would be a willing participant when it comes to parenting. That will eliminate so much people. Keep your legs closed, keep your zipper locked. If you can't find somebody who you don't mind actually spending or investing in. This 1 month relationship, 2 months, 8 months, 1 year, 3 years, nonsense. Why are you even starting if you're starting to come to an end? Your energy, your personal space, your time, you're supposed to invest it into somebody who is willing to invest theirs into you. You should be searching for that person who is willing to build with you. You need to get to know that person's good vibes and their bad vibes, so you can decide if you want to take a chance to try and build something. Build what? Build businesses, build a family, build your personalities. Okay? We're here to learn, we're here to develop. We're here to master life, not just fuck around. That's what most people are doing, just fucking around. Literally fucking around. And who's not fucking around is just playing around. I'm not saying that life should be taken seriously 24/7. You should have time to have fun. But you need to have fun in the right ways with the right things. Making a child is not something to take lightly, whether it's by mistake or deliberate. Because now you're messing with somebody else's fate and fortune. Why should a child be brought into a lifestyle where the two people can't get along with each other, or the child is being abused, or people are using their children to make money off of them because they're too much of a bum to get up, find them own self, find their skills, and use that skill to make them money. Lesbianism, it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. Okay? Because if it stops people from making unwanted babies, but I'm not God, so I can't be going on like say my word is it. I'm just sharing my opinions and my thoughts and my observations with you guys. But anyway, I need to come off of that now and get back to the reading. So, Most High, well, how you want me to attack this now? So we got L, lesbian, and M. Ladies and men. I got that. And the lesbian in the middle. So what you want to talk about? Or talk to? So I want to talk to the men. So that's the M part. Alright. So you see this H? That's when somebody makes you tired. Like, okay? So, let's bring out the M. So men, what does God want to say to you? I'm sorry for my rant at first, guys. I'm very, very sorry. I guess I'm in a talkative mood. What does God want to say to you, men? What do you want to say to the men, please? So right now, everybody's behaving badly. The men are behaving badly. The women are behaving badly. Okay. Nobody wants to listen to the other. Everybody want to overpower each other. Listen, a man and a woman relationship is one of equality. It's not one of the man run the household and the woman just shut up and listen. That's not how this shit work. This was never how it worked. Even the people back in the day who used to practice it like that, they had the shit fucked up. Listen. Men and women both have good ideas, even the children. When you're in a partnership with somebody who has the best idea for the betterment of the team, that's what you should implement. That's the sensible way to go through life. Okay? And in a relationship, people and their goals, you need to respect each other's goals. A woman has a vision for herself, because so many relationships fail. The woman need to have a backup. So all this saying how your woman is not supposed to work and all them thing there, you need to get realistic about what's happening in these times. A woman needs an education, and she needs to have skills that she can use to support herself and her family should the unlikely or unwelcome situation of being alone arises. Okay, so if she lose her man, she should still be able to take care of her responsibilities without having to diminish her virtues. That means she shouldn't have to fuck for money. She should be able to maintain her self-respect if that's the life that she wants to live. If she wants to go and have sex for money, then fair enough. But if she doesn't want to live her life like that, then her dreams should be supported. Her education should be supported. In a household, if everybody is strong, then the household is strong. But if you got a weak link in the household, then the house can fall. Because if the one that's strong is taken out, all you got left is the weak link. We have to be smart in these times, guys. Okay? Now I'm talking a lot about relationships because I understand relationships more than I understand homosexuality and lesbianism. I never got them things. I feel like those things are just based on carnalities. I feel like those things are just based on lust, wanting to satisfy the desires of the flesh, or a job. Well, we got self-taught. Exactly. It's not something that's natural. It's something that one implements in their life for their own reasons, mostly because of money. Sometimes it's because they want to please somebody else or they want to make themselves look cool. Sometimes it's because they're trying to keep their man or their woman, so they indulge in certain practices or whatever, you know. But it's not based on science. It's based on fleshly things. In electricity, it's male and female. In plumbing, it's male and female. Telecommunications is male and female, you know. No matter what they want to call it, it's still a male and a female. That make the magic. And plus the energies are different. So if you got two feminine energies or two masculine energies, there's something missing. So that can't be a very strong connection. I don't care how the fuck y'all feel. I have my opinions and I have a right to state my opinions, okay? If you don't like what I'm saying, turn the shit off. Or turn it down if you like to watch me. But I have my opinions, you have yours. I don't like yours, you don't have to like mine. So, gentlemen, what does God want to say to you guys? Everybody want to sell body or sell pum pum in order to make money. Nobody want to actually use their skills and their talents anymore. Everybody want to use their beauty and their physique, use their body to make money. Where's all the skillful people gone? What's gonna become of society? Everybody's taking the lazy way out. Your beauty won't be there forever though. So you're gonna have to start an industry where uh, old decrepit looking men and women selling sex is a thing. I know they got something like that already, but it's because that's all that they put their time into when they were young, innit? So when they get old, they have to now develop something new to suit their current needs. So you can go to a strip club and watch old wrinkled ladies on the pole and shit. I wonder what the gay men are going to do when they get old and they're no longer good looking. How they gonna if they're using their ass to make money, like how are they gonna what are they gonna turn to then when nobody wants them anymore like that, because they're just not visually appealing anymore, or maybe they got some kind of fucked up hip and they can't really put, they can't do the thing no more. What are they gonna do then? Anywho, I'm doing grass. I'm just saying, it's a crazy life. You see, in your young years, you're supposed to set something that you can benefit from. Even if you get sick, you can still benefit from it in some way. And if you choose to retire and find something else, still benefit from it. Alright, gentlemen, one more time. You need to have more than one skill, to be honest. That's the really smart way about it. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck we got poor. What does that mean? So it's all about you being poor, gentlemen. Let's see. God is giving me the tea right now. Okay. Because I don't understand what you people are doing with your lives, man. I think I want to understand. Okay. So I got a competition here. Yeah, because the card that came out, gentlemen, God want to tell you that you're vain. And then we got relatives. So what I was getting with these two energies is like y'all are competing with the women. Y'all are in competition. Where I see a lot of that. Y'all are in competition with the women now. It's like the men want to be women and the women want to be women. So who's going to be men? You know? At the bottom of the deck, we got fearful, contemplation, educated, physical health, ignorance, disrespectful, exaltation, self-taught. And it's an intoxication. It don't make no sense. Exactly, it's a disappointment. This promiscuous behavior. And you're confident with it too. But that shit is immature. Alright. So, God wants to let you people know that it's like you're in competition with the women. And why are you in competition with the women? It's because you're afraid. You're thinking about how sensible women are. Contemplation, educated. And your physical health is ignorance. Well, not physical, it'll be psychological in this reading, because this is about your psychological perspective. So you're fearful because you're thinking about how educated the women are, and you just feel like a loser, really. So you're poor in mind and spirit. So because you feel less than, you just start acting disrespectful and exalting this new way of being. Exaltation, self-taught, intoxicated. So you just start acting a fool and feeling like you feel bigger than the females now. And actually, it's just a disappointment. And this promiscuous behavior that give you this confidence is actually immature behavior. So you just go out and you go out and you get a whole bunch of women just so you can feel good about yourself. But God want you to, that shit is immature. It don't make no sense. So we got rational. What will be rational is for you to be happy within yourself and be more selective about how you groom yourself. And not just groom yourself physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. You need to be bold. So you need to have self-confidence in the right thing and be satisfied. Okay? So men, you are creating a part of this problem with the women because you feel inadequate. Because of you feeling like the woman is smarter than you, she probably got more money than you. And you know what too? And I understand this part is like, when it comes to women and fashion, so speaking of it from a physical perspective now, women's fashion is so wide. And when it comes to men, men's fashion is such a small pool. But you know what, yeah, you see the African men, yeah, they know how to do the shit. When you look at African men, they can keep up with like American women and shit like that. Because the things that I be seeing them do with their African print and their swagger, gentlemen, you need to get in tune with something inside of you. So whether you use that type of fabric to incorporate with different fabrics and just be artistic like the African people do, I'm sure you can do something like that on your side. But you have to be bold and confident within yourself to open up that fashion repertoire. Okay, or else you'll always feel inadequate. But we are the men with that design kind of mind to manifest that in real life. You see, he's probably out there selling his ass to somebody else to make money instead of using his talents. Because he don't have no self-confidence or nobody want to support his dream. So he think that, oh, I might as well give up. This is the type of shit that the world has to deal with. Because it doesn't just affect this person now, it affects everybody. Because whereas people would see their designs and even other designers would be inspired by this person's designs, this person is, they have their ideas locked away within themselves or put away in some kind of book, in some kind of dusty closet or some shit, because they didn't have enough self-confidence or they didn't have enough outside support. Make it yourself and wear it yourself and see how quick these big designers start thieving your shit and putting it out there. Unfortunately, that's how it works a lot of the time. But to get back to this thing, my friend, it's nonsense, men. It's nonsense that you do not have that kind of self-confidence that you need to make you feel like you are good enough. So the reason why you give women so much trouble is because you yourself feel like you're not good enough. Why? Because you're comparing yourself with the women and what they have managed to achieve. But let's be real about it. Even back in the day when it was time for schooling, when it was time for learning, most of the girls would be the ones paying attention and doing their homework and doing stuff like that. Most of the boys would be playing some kind of penny up the wall or gambling or leaving school to go out and do all kind of things, and then their grades suffer and then they feel like a loser because everybody around them talk to them like they're a loser. And then when you get around your neighborhoods, then almost everybody's into drug selling or stealing or doing some kind of negative shit in order to make money. So you get caught up in that fucking game, and then that just take your vibration even lower. So I know that you heard what I said just now. Stop the pattern. Stop the pattern for those who are coming after you. For your young children coming up now, try and stop the pattern. And if nobody else is gonna do it, make sure you do what you can to stop the pattern. God will provide you with those who believe in your vision so that you can help other children to stop the pattern. Because women never refused you. And if you get with a woman and she refused you, it's the wrong woman. Stay in your lane. All y'all like to go for the big booty, big breast. That shit ain't free. Those girls are not free. When you see the girl wearing Louis V shoes and all them things, that shit don't come free. Why do you think that your pocket's gonna be empty and you're gonna be able to hold a girl like that? You can't afford to take care of her. You can't afford to help put money in her money pot. You don't match her financial energy. So you're going to be in need. And that's what she's seeing. Stay in your lane. Don't mess with the wrong girl and you won't get your feelings hurt. Suss out the girl them and see which one is on your level. That's how life go. Let's get realistic about how life work. So, you need to feel better about yourself by stop comparing yourself with people, and you need to put more time in yourself to build your education, build your style, build your personality, and then tell yourself, yeah, nobody can fuck with me. I don't care who you are or what you got. I am the shiznit too. You ever seen an ugly person that get all the attention because of their personality, because of their own self-belief, their charisma? How is that possible? It's energy. If you feel like shit, you're going to attract people who validate that. And they're going to use that against you. And then you're going to think all women are crappy. Then you're going to treat every woman that come after that woman like shit because you think that all women are crappy. When you chose the wrong girl in the first place. When you didn't believe in yourself in the first place. If you don't believe in yourself or love yourself, then why should I come around you and believe in you? Because you're not going to act like somebody who is up for great things. Because number one, you don't believe it. So if you don't believe that you're going to have great things or you can achieve great things, you're not going to put in the work because you're going to think, what's the point? So then you end up being a loser. So loser man need to have loser gal. Let's be real. A winner man need to have a winner gal. So that way y'all can make things happen together. So you need to see yourself as a winner by putting in the work to create that environment physically, spiritually, and mentally. And then look for girls who are on your level or who have ambition to make a better life for themselves. You understand? So, if you don't go after the wrong girl, you won't get shut down. Or you won't waste your time with the wrong girl. You need to be more discerning, more selective, like God said. Be more selective. Y'all just want to go around and just dig down everything. Once it look good, that's it. That's you pass the test. That's it. Y'all need to stop that. It's not healthy. It's not wise. Okay, now what? Who would you like to address? The ladies or the lesbianism? The lesbians. Alright. Oh, let me get comfortable again. Hey, that won't be long on that. So, the lesbians, what do you want to say to the lesbians, please, Most High? I was about to say, oh Lord, but I'm going to keep that to myself because the cards could come out in reverse. So let's see what the message is. I have my opinions, but like I said, I am not God, so let's get what God has to say. Straight from the source. It's healthier being a lesbian than being a homosexual. Scientifically, it's less damaging. Well, physiologically, let's put it like that. Physiologically, when it comes to the body, it's less damaging. Lesbianism is less damaging physiologically than homosexuality. But women who indulge in anal sex are also at risk from a physiological perspective. So it's that anal sex that is a bummer. It's a bummer. Yeah, sex in the bum is a bummer. So what do you want to say to the lesbians, Most High? Alright, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we got loss of access. Okay. Loss of access. Lesbianism, loss of access. Let's see where God is going with this. I was trying to figure it out, but okay. So the card that came out is fungal infection. I want to clarify that because I was explaining that scientifically I don't see, well, physiologically I don't see how that could be an actual medical problem. So this must be coming from a different perspective. So I'm going to clarify that. With the underlying issue, we got loss of access, loss of position, okay, loss of authority. Okay, so I'm getting like loss of access to the men, loss of position in the men them life, and loss of authority over self. Because we got loss of bowel control coming next, and that's followed by loss of God's favor, and it's time for a new start. Because it's obstructing your life. Oh Lord. Then we got crime, loss of ability, loss of psychic abilities. So it's actually a crime. Well, according to universal law. And we got loss of ability, loss of psychic ability. So it messes with your mind, messes with your psyche. Loss of sight. And God is like, turn around and start over again. Yeah, we got loyalty and value. That's what I was saying. It's better to just work on a relationship with a man than to end up. That's going the wrong way. I need to put these back in order, so just in case I need to reference them again. This way. Yeah. So yeah, it's better to just try and get it right with the opposite sex than to be running away from your duty as a human being, innit? Because then when you want to make a baby, then what? You're going to go and buy somebody's sperm? Have we ever stopped to think about how all this women on women and men on men child rearing is going to affect the individuals, aka the children that are being raised in such an environment? To be realistic, scientifically, I guess it's a great experiment, because after it's all said and done, we'll know. Tragically, these children have to go through that. But I guess we all had to go through our own bullshit. Let's be real. So I guess I will live and let live. And just pray. Okay, so let's get some more clarification for this fungal infection. What are you trying to say with this, please, Most High? It's a great conversation to have, because I'm sorry this video is gonna be long, okay, but I might as well get it all out there. I was thinking, yeah, you see all those men who like to dress up in women's clothes. I feel like some of them, they do it because they're trying to teach women how to be women. Like, maybe not consciously, but it's like they feel like they could be better women than women. And ladies, before you get upset, let me tell you straight. Some of you need that wake-up call. I'm gonna be real with you. Some of you need that wake-up call because some of you are just slacking. Okay? Unless you have someplace nice to go or something, you don't really like take care of your appearance. I'm not saying that you have to wear makeup and all that shit, but you need to go to the gym. You need to keep your body tight. You need to keep your body flexible. You need to eat the right foods. Make sure your skin look good. Take care of your hair. Take care of your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your breath. Okay? So I respect the men who they do that because they want to show girls like, you need to step your game up. And some of them, when you see them on the dance floor and stuff like that, I get it. Because I'm telling you, we take our power as women for granted. So the men are looking at us like, y'all don't even know what you got. And I agree with them. I agree with them, because every woman is beautiful. I don't care what your shape like. I don't care what your tone of skin is. I don't care. We all have the power to bring our best side out, and it starts with that mindset. You have to get in your positive energy just like the men have to get into their positive energy and have that self-confidence that will change your aura. Okay, it will change up the energy around you, and other people will be able to see it because you're vibrating on a higher frequency, and you'll be more inspirational. And instead of the men wanting to dress like women and show us what the fuck we're doing wrong, they can actually sit back and admire us. You know what I'm saying? And approach us if they so feel. And another thing I learned on this with this mix up of men being women and women being men. As a hairdresser, I suffer with like my feet swelling up because I stand on my feet a lot. Now, a lot of men have jobs who stand on their feet a lot too. So for me, what I do to combat the swelling in my ankles is I wear high heel shoes. And because of this society that we live in, it's an abomination or it's frowned upon for a man to wear high heel shoes. But from a scientific perspective, I must say that men who actually put on high heel shoes, they're actually doing themselves a service, especially if they're like a construction worker or a security guard or somebody who spends a lot of time on their feet, because their feet hurt too. And the way that I found to overcome that problem is to get off of my ankle, because when you're standing flat like this, most of the pressure is here because all of your body is here. So it all stops there, and the blood stops there, every functionality stops there. But when you put on your heels now, you go up on this part, there's less pressure on this part, so then the flowing can continue again. Because it happened to me by accident, because I used to wear the high heel shoes because they look good, but then I realized my feet don't swell anymore. So upon careful observation, I realized that the alternation between the flats and the heels, because after a while being up like that, it hurts your instep. So you have to then go back down flat, give this part a break. But the alternation between the heels and the flats is the perfect combination for hairdressers or anybody who does work, who stand on their feet a lot. So I was actually kind of happy to see men wearing heels and stuff like that, because it's like, it's a healthy practice. I have to be 100% honest with what's going on, you see? Instead of just being one of them people that's like, oh my God, why is he doing that? Or why is she doing that? And it's like, you're gonna burn in hell. And no, I am not that type of person. Okay? I have a scientific mind and I love it. So, I will always catch those little gems that life have. But, yeah. If I don't get it, I'll tell you straight. I don't understand. But if I see the sense in it, I don't care who agree with me, I'll tell you, I see the fucking sense in it, okay? It doesn't mean that just because you wear a pair of high heel shoes that you're supposed to act like a bumbleclad woman. I don't want to see that. I don't support that. I don't know if we can invent something for men to give them relief. Because I had a client as well who used to suffer with her foot at the same spot, but she's a teacher, so she spent a lot of time on her foot too. And I was telling her, if you buy some heels and wear them like when you're in your house, like when you're doing your dishes or you're hoovering or whatnot, put them on, because it gives your foot a break. Because we're yeah, that's all the foot is asking for, like mercy, okay? Especially if you're the type of person who you go to work, you spend all that time at work, and then you come home, you're the one who clean the house, you're the one who cook the food, you're the one who do the laundry, you know, all them things, and then you have to still cater to your son or your daughter looking for this or looking for that, so you're always on your feet. You need to give your feet a rest. So when I recommended it to her, she tried it and it worked. Put your high heels on. And the heel don't have to be extra high. You just need to be high enough that instead of feeling the pressure here, you feel the pressure here when you go up, and give this part a break. This part representing your ankle, right where your foot, see, that part would represent your ankle, okay? And this part represent your instep. So if you go up on the high heel shoes, your ankle gets a break. It gets a chance for the blood to flow, for it to function properly. So let's see what this fungal infection is about. I'm just using this video to tell y'all all what I have to say, because smart people need to speak more. It's just like those great designers that are hiding their designs in closet for men's fashion. Y'all need to come out. Y'all need to bring that shit out, because I'm bored with men too, that damn blue jeans and white t-shirt shit. Or them fucking Balenciaga and whatnot shit that you spend a whole bunch of money for that just say Balenciaga and they're like, boring! Seriously. I'm sure that damn one shirt costs more than everything you can see in the frame right now. Maybe not with the bed, but all the sheets and all that. Probably a good £200 for that damn shirt. Or £50, more than that, probably £100 some shit. Excuse me. Two more times, then we're ready. I'm talking y'all head off today. Listen, I've been put on mute for the last couple of days, okay? I'm suffering in my own life, so I haven't been talking to anybody. I'm going to use this opportunity to speak to my peoples. Oh. Her psych. Funny. God's playing with me. I can... Okay, so fungal infection. We have get a part-time job at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I don't think it's actually talking about a job, but let's see what message comes out. I feel it's talking about what you do on the side. Okay, I see. So the good news is God isn't totally opposed to you being a lesbian, but God is saying you need to know who to ask. So fungal infection is an actual fungal infection. So it's like, if you're gonna be a lesbian, don't be lesbianing with anybody that's got like nasty diseases, okay? So you need to know who to ask. And then we got bullying. So it's like, if somebody says no, leave them alone and go find somebody who like lesbianism like you. So know who to ask and don't force anybody, because it's not right. So it's like a lot of people are being forced into this lifestyle now. At the bottom of the deck, we got time to act a fool. Then we have listen to them and decide for yourself. So God is telling you straight up that I don't agree with this shit. But I mean, if you're going to insist on being a lesbian, then at least let people decide for themselves. Okay? Put your proposition out there and let them decide for themselves. So you can be kind to yourself and they can be kind to themselves. And you can all have a great time. If they agree with you, then it's going to be a wonderful time. But if you're dealing with somebody who's not into that, it could be fatal. So it's just like a man raping a woman. You know? If a man does that, then the woman wants to damage him. It's the same thing. A woman's going to want to damage you for disrespecting her person. If she says no, then let the no be a no. Okay? So we got immature guardian. So God is saying it already happened. But everybody makes mistakes from time to time. Just learn from them. So God is saying, if this has already happened, it's cool. You didn't know any better. It's what you were taught. Immature parents. So whoever taught you to be like that, that's the way that they taught you to be. Like, to be all pushy and masculine and whatnot. Like, I want to fuck you kind of. And I will fuck you. And then you set up a party and the person come and you drug them and you violate them and you video record that shit. And God said, don't do that. Don't do that. Look, gang stalking, exactly. So God says, y'all can do what y'all are doing, but the way you're going about it, it's a no. That is totally unacceptable. If you find somebody who want to be a lesbian with you, or find somebody who want to be a homosexual with you, then fine. But if they're not into what you're into, please let them be. Know who to ask and stop bullying. Let them decide for themselves. If they say no, take it as a no and keep it moving. And if they change their mind, let them come and find you. Right. And that's what God wanna say to these lesbians. So what's the difference between a man who sexually violates a woman and a woman who violates a woman? It's no difference. It's violation. Don't do it. And that's what I was saying. I don't see nothing like scientifically, but yeah, that what I said about getting into it with people who got nasty diseases and stuff. You need to think about that too, because the loss of access could talk about saying no. Okay, you could pick up these sexual diseases too by having sexual relations with other females who have sexual diseases. Okay, especially you're gonna be putting your mouth on it and all type of shit. Don't do that. Make sure that the people that you're dealing with are clean first. Alright. We got one more. So ladies, what does God want to say to you? One more. Alright, it's in here. I've been chatting for a whole hour and 45 minutes because the video I did before this was 45 minutes long. My mouth to get dry now. I need some water. Wait, I seriously need some water. Hang on. My mouth's been dry for a while. Tell me why that water tastes like coconut is in it, but I didn't put any coconut in it. You know how they say cyanide tastes like almonds? I wonder if that's what my enemies are using on me. Is that what the secret society is using on me? Giving me cyanide in very small doses. Look at the card that flipped over. Intoxicated and fearful. Yeah, they're trying to scare me. That's my personal thing. So yeah, they're trying to fuck me up. But it's cool. Until they're given the power to do so, I'll be here doing what I do, you know. When I do have the strength and the good vibration to do it, I'll be here. When I smoke the cigarettes and I drink the stuff in my house, the juice and stuff in my house, and that's why I'm sneezing too, because I don't usually sneeze. You heard that sneeze? That sneeze was a ridiculous sneeze, okay? That's how you know there's something in the body that the body wants to get rid of. But when I smoke the cigarettes or drink the juice and stuff in my house, yeah, and this is just water now that I got from the kettle, and visibly I didn't see anybody come into my house to put nothing in the kettle, and it's fresh water that I put in the kettle. So that goes back to the dematerializing tablets. If you've been watching my show on a regular, you know what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't know, I ain't talking to you. So anyway, yeah, when I smoke the cigarettes or I drink the drink, my gums be feeling itchy, like it's some kind of acid that's burning. When I smoke, it goes up in my nose and it burns my nostril. And it has symptoms like you have a cold. So the sneezing, a little bit of coughing, and I like a runny nose. But what gives it away is that it bloats my belly. So it's like a cold don't do that to you. You know what I'm saying? And a cold don't make your gum feel itchy. Yeah. Anywho, we live and we learn. We have to be grateful for all these things, eh? They should know they can't kill me. I don't know what they're trying to do. Yeah, man. When I'm passing gas, I'm passing one gas might last like 2, 3, 4 seconds. That much wind coming out of my body. That's how you know that shit ain't normal. When you pass a gas, it's usually like, you know, quick. But no, not this body. What is that? What are you playing with me like? Okay, so we got honorable at the bottom of the deck. God is being hilarious today, okay? That's the second time now God did that. Like, make me feel like there's more shuffling to do and then be like, psych. Okay, I need a good laugh. Alright, I'll accept it. So, ladies, let's see, what does God want to say to you? Okay, you clearly want to come. We have a mystery card. Alright, so the first card we have to come out for you is intoxicated. So to be intoxicated means that you're not in your right senses, okay? So let's see. Then we got loser and exaltation. Hello. Okay. Alright. So God is saying that you're not seeing clearly because you keep choosing these fucking losers. And that's the reason why you're not happy too. But like I said, we keep making loser decisions. Like, we keep focusing our relationships on the wrong things, and that makes us take the wrong people seriously. If we were looking for the right qualities in the people we partner with, then, you know, we'd have more success. You know? So it's like you keep exalting the losers, you know, the drug dealers, the one who dress a certain way and wear certain jewelry and drive a certain type of car and all them things. So we keep getting into entrapment by using the same criteria to choose our men over and over and over. Let's see what the mystery card is. Dishonorable. Exactly. We choose these dishonorable men, and then when they treat us like crap, then we're like, man, forget men. I'm gonna get myself a woman so I can still enjoy myself. Because DIY gets boring after a while. Let's be honest, okay? It gets boring after a while. It's great to have great help. So let's look at the bottom of the deck now. We got self-discovery, happy, rich, but immature. Alright, so self-discovery is not really about yourself, but these are the type of people that you go for. You go for the one who's got like a big ego, a big personality, look like they're the happiest person out. They smile a lot, they give you plenty of jokes, they make you laugh a lot. And they're rich, they got money, but they are actually immature. So when it comes to serious stuff, like how you manage your money, looking after the children, helping out with house chores, being faithful, when it comes to things like that, he drops the ball. What's the point? It's like you have a big child, and then we find out too late. God is saying you need to stop that. You need to, what's the word? Like, investigate better to find out who you're getting involved with. Then you won't have a need to hate men because you keep picking the type of men who are very immature. When it comes to dealing with real things, your education, having a job that's not going to send your ass to jail, you know, not having baby mamas or ex-girlfriends that don't know how to behave themselves, so now they're coming up in your new union trying to destroy it because they haven't been mature enough to get over the person that was in their life before. All these things. So we need to properly scope out, and I need to learn this lesson too. But I mean, at least I see it. I just haven't had the chance to put it into practice, but I need to take these lessons too. Get to know someone before you actually get serious with them. Before you give up the goods, spend some time around them. Suss out the territory. See who they spend their time around. See who comes around them. See who call them. Who he ignore. Get to know this person. And if this person don't want to open up to allow you to get to know him, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. This is starting off wrong. We're not gonna do that. So that we got shy and intelligence, physical health, jealous. So it's like, if you even get the shy ones, that's not all out there, and that's not everybody's, you know, oh, the shy guy. You get the shy guys, they're intelligent, they got money and shit, but now these fools are just really jealous. So now they're insecure, because now when this one come around with the big personality and shit, yeah, when this guy comes around, then it's like, oh my god, he's gonna take my girl. So it's like, it's hard to win. It's hard to win. It's hard to find a good man. That's how you have to take the time. Take time. I don't know how long it takes, but look at years. Look at years. Invest years in getting to know somebody like that before you actually commit. I'm telling you. It's not no 10 months, 11 months, 2 months, 2 weeks kind of vibe. You need to get to know who you're dealing with. And remember that people change too. So you may meet him in one energy, and then by the time you get ready to be with him, he's met some other people who's encouraging a different kind of person. It's fucking hard, okay? That's all I can tell you. Pray. Pray to God to guide you, okay? And protect you in your mission for a good partner. That's what I can tell you, okay? When I was asking God for mine, I did ask for somebody who is quite like me. I did. But the rest of the contract or the rest of the wish, I'm leaving up to God. God knows what else I need outside of that. I'm not going to be too specific. I don't really care how tall or how short he is. I'll just have to deal with it, because I know I can't get everything that I want. It's not impossible, because God can make it possible, but I'm not going to be greedy. So that's how I prayed for mine. He's not here yet, but I expect he's going to come at some point, and I'll be happy. And what I'm not happy with, we'll work around it, because, you know, a little challenge is great in life. Okay, life is better when you got challenges to keep you busy. Okay? So don't be afraid to put in the work to help the man that you love to become his best self, or the best version of himself that complements who you are. And don't be hesitant to shift your personalities as well, your personality traits as well, to meet him in the middle. Okay, there has to be some compromise, because you're not gonna find anybody that's 100% your flavor, your type. All right, so good luck to all of us on this journey. Okay, and now I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble on and on and on, and I'll talk to you some other time. I feel satisfied now. I don't have to do any more readings right now. I need to shut the hell up. I'll go smoke one of my poisonous cigarettes. Ta-ta!